Aye, Jim Kinloch, Rockville, Maryland. A day in the life of a soldier's wife. It was just a day in the life of a soldier's wife. Just another ordinary average day. She woke up at the crack of dawn. She'd been having nightmares thinking about her husband Tom, who was fighting in a country far away. She prayed to God for strength and courage, just to carry on. Later on, she went to the children's bedrooms. She called them all by name. And after they were washed and dressed, she fed them breakfast one by one. They all wanted different things for breakfast, but she fed them all the same. She didn't give in to their whining and their pleading, like her husband Tom had often done. Later on, she loaded all three of them into the back of the sport utility truck. To school they made their way. And her thoughts kept returning to her husband Tom, who was fighting over in Iraq. And she prayed to God with any kind of luck he'd make it back safe to his precious children. Just another day in the life of a soldier's wife. Just another ordinary average day. Later on, she took time to read the letter that her husband Tom had sent her from Iraq. In it, he told her things were getting so much better, that the war would soon be over. Maybe in a month or so, he and all his buddies would all be coming back. And she took comfort from the letter and the words her husband had to say. It's just a day in the life of a soldier's wife. It's just another ordinary, average day. Then suddenly she heard the announcer speaking on a television screen. He said another soldier had been killed over in Iraq. And they said the soldier had been identified. The soldier was another brave United States Marine, and his name was Sergeant Thomas Black. Said the soldier had been killed by a roadside terrorist bomb while patrolling in Iraq. And she fell to her knees and she pleaded with God, please don't let this be my beloved husband Tom. Her husband's name was Sergeant Thomas Black. She was thinking of all the arrangements she would have to make if indeed her husband Tom had passed away. Then suddenly she heard the announcer say, I'm very sorry, but there's been a terrible mistake. The soldier didn't die. He only suffered superficial wounds. Very soon he'll be back on duty. It's just another day in the life of a soldier's wife. It was just another ordinary, average day. Yet this woman goes through this hell. She's gone through this hell at least 1,000 times before. And she's constantly worried about whether her husband Tom is still alive and safe and well. And she constantly worries in case she ever sees an army chaplain at her door. And she thinks about all the other brave men and women who are fighting in a war. She bows her head in prayer. But she takes comfort from the knowledge that all these brave men and women are dedicated to the causes that they're fighting for. And each and every single one of them is extremely proud of the uniform that they wear. For she knows these brave young men and women would gladly fight and die to defend the USA. It's just a day in the life of a soldier's wife. It's just another ordinary, average day. God bless all these women, all the mothers and fathers of these brave young men and women. God bless the military. God bless America. And thank you for watching.